3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, it is showtime! Already good jump here to the outside is Petersilly. He'll slide up top of the track goes Mike Petersilly. Brings her back down right in front of Chris Heim. Down the back stretch they'll run. Heim all over the back bumper. The one, the Hoxie hot shot running in second. Here comes Angel Munoz. He's working that third line. Holloway down to the bottom. Lap 1. Mike Petersilly is your race leader. Petersilly, Heim, Munoz, now your top 3. Holloway's going to fall back. Here comes Jason Rogers. Rogers drops her down from top to bottom. He'll pick off the spot from Portnear. He'll move up into that 5th spot. Here comes Jason Rogers, the 2M Angel Munoz. Munoz drops her, took a peek underneath of Chris Heim. Couldn't make it work. Heim glued to the back bumper of race leader Mike Petersilly. So Petersilly, Heim, and Munoz. Then it's Rogers. Now Holloway, Portnear, Wagner. As they work through 3 and 4. Fastest car that time around, Jason Rogers by a good margin. He's 2/10 quicker than the rest of the field, but he doesn't have much traffic. He's got a nice little buffer between him and the 2M of Angel Munoz. It's Mike Petersilly, Chris Heim, Angel Munoz, Jason Rogers, Shaylin Holloway, Tanner Portnear, BJ Wagner, Troy Burkhart, Kyle Pfeiffer, Colin Heim. Colin Heim doing a good job. Started 16th, working his way now up into 10th as he works through 3 and 4. Leader, working heavy lap traffic, Chris Heim. He's now under fire. He's got brown sugar. That's Angel Munoz working to the bottom side. And Munoz powers his way through, so Angel now going to move up into that 2nd spot. Your race leader, Mike Petersilly, he is pulled away last time around, 1.1 second. As they work through the lap car of Buddig, he kind of in the way, but everybody finds their way around. There was 1.1, that time 1.3 from Petersilly back to Munoz. Chris Heim under fire from Rogers as they go down the back straightaway. That is the battle for your 3rd position out on the track. Both cars go to that outside line. Chris having some issues there, a couple laps in a row, kind of cost him that 2nd spot. So he's going to settle down into 3rd now. Here comes the 37 of Rogers, though. He's trying to get something going underneath. Everybody going to prefer the outside line. It's where it's the raciest at the moment. If you go to the inside, and Rogers jumps the cushion there in turn number 3. That's going to allow the 54P. That's Gus Kyle Pfeiffer to close up on in. And now the battle for 3rd has become the battle for 4th, as here comes Pfeiffer, going to go to the bottom side of Rogers. Down the back straightaway they go side by side. Chris Heim slowly reeling in the 2M Angel Munoz once again. It will be a 3-car battle for the lead, as Munoz now going to go to the bottom side of Petersilly in 1 and 2. Angel working right down around the bottom. Very powerful race car. He's going to go door to door now, side by side. Down the back straightaway they go. Off into 3 and 4. Petersilly kind of hits that rut there in turn number 2. Doesn't upset the car real well. Cross sticks, halfway done. 3-car battle for your lead. Here comes Heim. He's found the back bumper of Munoz again. Rolls reversed a little bit earlier in this race. Heim now going to run to the outside. Munoz still goes low, rides it through the rut and back up top. And now Heim, he's got to figure out what to do. Does he go low to get around Munoz? Munoz stacks up. Heim gives him a little shot to the shorts there in turn number 4. They're still good, but this battle, it's going to bring 2 more cars up to the party. Right now it's Petersilly, Munoz, and Heim battle for the lead. Looking down to the bottom side, Kyle Pfeiffer, Jason Rogers. It's soon going to be a 5-car battle for your race lead. Working through 3 and 4. Kyle Pfeiffer working well around the bottom. He's one of the few, other than the Catfish. No surprise there, the bottom feeder. BJ Wagner finding some success down around the bottom. Here comes Colin Heim. Again, Colin started deep in the field in this one. Colin started outside of row number 8 in the 15th starting spot. He's worked his way now patiently up to 8th. And now it is a 5-car battle, and caution is going to come out. Car around, that's the 08 of Buddig. Nick Buddig spins in turn number 2. Pfeiffer, Rogers, Your top 5 getting set to go. Delaware double file. Munoz elects the outside. That'll put Chris down to the bottom. Green flags back in the air. Away we go. 3 wide. Here comes Burkhart to the outside. Good jump by the Gentle Giant. Slide job. New race leader. It's Munoz. Can he make it stick? No. Peter Silly's got it by a nose. Down the back stretch they run. Oh, here comes Heim working out of the bottom side. 3 wide. Battle for the lead through 3 and 4 as they come around your race leader, Angel Munoz. 3 wide back in the back. Here comes now 4 wide. Peter Silly to the front. Now it's Chris Heim, new race leader down the back straightaway. Munoz and Peter Silly get into it. Heim, your race leader. Kyle Pfeiffer back to second. Here comes Jason Rogers. Rogers, your third place car working to the back bumper. Now Kyle Pfeiffer at the line. Kyle Pfeiffer was your race winner. Here goes the deck lid of the 25P. Caution will come out. Oh, boy. One went from first back to 5th. Let's see what happens here. 6 laps to go. We are racing once again. Kyle Pfeiffer sends him to the green flag. Off into 1 and 2 they go. Rogers around to the outside. Pfeiffer working down around the bottom very well. Here comes Peter Silly. He's got her wound up, letting the old girl lead up top. And just as I mentioned earlier, Colin Heim told him very fast race car. He's letting him slowly get up there. Here comes Kyle Pfeiffer, race leader down at the bottom. Rogers working to the outside. Jason Rogers, your new second place car. Now he's going to go for the lead. Side by side off into 1 and 2. New race leader, not quite. Battle up front for the lead. Kyle Pfeiffer, Jason Rogers, your top 2. Then it's the brothers side by side. Chris down to the bottom. Colin up top. Never mind, forget what I just said. Colin goes around. Now he's going to go to the outside for the lead. Colin Heim letting the old girl lead around the top shelf. Down the back stretch they go. Race leader is Jason Rogers by a nose. Oh, Rogers kind of checked up just a little bit. Heim all over the back bumper. 3-car battle up front. Here comes Rogers again. He'll go door to door in 1 and 2. Colin Heim again climbs the ladder up to the outside. Your top 2 trying to squeeze each other down to the bottom. Here comes Colin Heim. Heim right to the back bumper. Gives him 1 shot, 2 shot to Rogers, trying to get him through. Again, Kyle Pfeiffer down around the bottom. Rogers working the middle. Colin Heim to the outside. 3 wide battle for the lead. Off into 1 and 2. Kyle Pfeiffer, your race leader. Now side by side for your second spot. Colin Heim, Jason Rogers. Heim going to work again. Tiptoe, white flag. 1 more lap to go, and here comes Colin Heim. Colin around the outside. Up off into 1 and 2 they go. Heim again. Runs to the cushion in 1 and 2. Down the back straightaway. Can he get a good run? Final lap. Half a lap to go now. Pfeiffer going to go to the bottom. Oh, Colin Heim up into the marbles. Coming around. Checkered flag. Your race winner, Kyle Pfeiffer.